Today's moon in true sidereal Pisces is conjunct Saturn. See? And would you look at that? Saturn, freshly stationed direct, is just at the very beginning of Pisces. It's going to take 3 more years to move forward. So all your pop astrologers celebrating this forward movement of Saturn into Aries are incorrect, or rather misled by a system that has been introduced into the collective, intentionally missing information, keeping us stuck in the lower 3 dimensions of our reality. As I mentioned, this is true sidereal. Sidereal meaning of the stars. True meaning we are looking at the actual sizes of the constellations and how long it takes the planets to move through them. And we also include our friend Ophiuchus, the 13th sign that nobody is talking about except for me. So if you're intrigued, follow along. As we can see here, the sun is also still in Scorpio. This is actually a very auspicious part of the sky. I've made some content on this recently about how this time of year, as the sun, our collective identity and ego, passes through the death and rebirth portal that is Scorpio and Ophiuchus, it is a time for us to surrender, get still, go within. That fixed water wants you to look within yourself, surrender to what is, essentially die through the portal of Scorpio, and then be reborn through Ophiuchus, which is right over the galactic center, a black hole, the most feminine essence of our reality. Ophiuchus is an anomaly in the zodiac, which turns the belt of the 12 into spiral dynamics. So if you're intrigued by what I'm saying here at this point, check out the link in my bio, some of the other videos I've made this last week talking about an upcoming offering I have for the collective starting on Monday, December 1st. We're doing a 21-day Ra Lovebug Portal, a funny play on words for bah humbug, because the Christmas season is inverted backwards and intentionally designed to encourage us to do the exact opposite of what we should be doing right now. So if you're feeling the call to go within and get quiet and gather in community, you can get that included in the lowest tier of my membership, offering literally $8 Canadian, folks. I know the collective is feeling the pinch right now, so this is not a money grab. It is an invitation for the collective to go within. You'll get 3 live calls with me, plus daily affirmations and journal prompts based on the actual aspects of the sky. But I digress. Let's get into the energy report. Now, moving forward, I've breathed some new life into my Discord server to bring that back online. That will be connected to both tiers of my membership subscription. And after the beginning of the Ra Lovebug Portal on Monday, all of these long form daily energy reports will be behind the $8 paywall. This is an effort to support myself and deepen my commitment to this work. So let's have a look at the wheel and see what else is going on today, folks. All right, so here we are on the True Sky software. This is from masteringthezodiac.com, the only astrology software where you can have the uneven zodiac and the inclusion of Ophiuchus. We can see here that Mars is well into this auspicious sign, still locked in a T-square with the nodes, bringing an energy of karmic severing, timeline correction, destiny activation, and the courage to leave old identities behind as the warrior passes through the underworld and is reborn. You should be choosing your future on purpose with this energy, especially with everything else that's going on. Let's look at this. We had a conjunction yesterday of Venus and Lilith in Libra. This is the divine feminine saying no more, taking our power back from the inverted society, the overculture, the hustle, the grind, the overemphasis of the masculine. And that is opposing Uranus in Taurus, supported in a kite formation by Jupiter in Gemini, bringing an expansion of a new paradigm, and also getting pretty close to that Cancer energy. So cuspy expansion of taking care of yourself, putting yourself first, maybe being a little bit more private about your expansion as well. And then we have over here, the moon conjunct Saturn, freshly stationed direct. So some forward momentum in the collective. These social planets don't affect us instantly either, by the way. We've been feeling this for a while. It'll take a bit to ramp up as far as moving forward with the structures and plans in Pisces that is going to help you to curate a more magical existence for yourself. Like, you don't have to choose between being magic and being a human. You can create structures in your life and rules and limitations that support your expansion as a spiritual being, because human beings are both, okay? So the moon there is bringing some feels to that sort of theme. It'll also be passing over Neptune and Ceres, so the dissolver and the great mother as well, forming a grand trine with this activity in Libra, as well as Jupiter here supporting the tension between Uranus in Taurus and Venus and Lilith in Libra. Of note, also today is the last day of Mercury retrograde. It's been an intense one, huh? But it's also because all this other shit that's been going on in this part of the sky, okay? This is an intense part of the sky. So one more day of Mercury retrograde before it returns to its forward movement. And it'll catch up to the sun in Scorpio in no time, as the collective identity is currently dissolving through the Scorpio portal. We also still have this kite formation with the opposition between Pluto in Capricorn, dismantling the old paradigm, and Jupiter in Gemini, expanding the new one, being supported by the Grand Trine involving this activity in Libra and this activity in Pisces. So overall, today's sky is bringing themes surrounding emotional truth, relational sovereignty, spiritual responsibility, this idea of like new earth leadership, and empowering us to step into the totality of our beings, realizing that we don't have to choose between our magical selves and our human selves. We can bring them together and exist in both of those worlds, because that's what we're supposed to be doing as human beings. A lot of karmic reshuffling, patterns breaking. If you're, having difficulties with relationships, or things are leaving your life, whether it's people, places, things, habits, institutions, careers, jobs, homes, whatever it is, right? Anything that's trying to leave your life right now, don't stand in the way. Let that shit go, because you can't hold both realities at once. You got to let go of the one and sit in the discomfort or the stickiness of the unknown before the noon will make itself known. And in this uncertainty and the space between, this is where your destiny realigns, and you're going to get the next steps needed to take action on how to build that new destiny for yourself in the physical world. So as I've mentioned, I have reinstated my Discord server, the Bright Light Collective, and I am starting this 21-day portal. I keep wanting to call it a challenge because that's so ingrained in my vernacular, but it's not a challenge. We don't need more hard things, okay? We need easier things. So it's a portal. We're going to celebrate the movement of the sun through Scorpio and Ophiuchus. So check out the link in my bio. Send me a DM if you're not sure which option would be best for you. And the first call on Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern is open to everybody. It'll be a collective community call. So there's a link in my bio for that as well, because we can't build new earth using the old sky, folks. I'll see you in the new paradigm, and hopefully I'll see you in the Bright Light Collective as well.